Unpopular opinion, but I literally think that women should be paid to exist. I know y'all are probably gonna be like, what? But no, follow me on this. Follow me on this. So, one, like, our bodies literally create life, y'all. Like, that within itself, like, it beats any freaking invention that a man can come up with. Like, any tech company. Like, no tech company can come up with a baby in my belly. So, one, that's why we should get paid. And then even women who, like, have already had children, they should still get paid, because guess what? Like, the life of a mother, like, that's a whole job within itself. I literally think that we should receive monthly incomes for being women. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious.
Still serious. Still serious. Listen, okay? Chicks like this, it's like you could almost tell she has no positive male influence in her life. And it's just sad, right? Which will lead to all these delusional narratives and takes. Now, number one, right off the bat, she's right off the bat, she's messing up. Women do not produce life. Men produce life. Women develop life. Let's say that one more time. Women do not produce life. Men produce life. Women develop life, right? It's like a metaphor, right? As a man, when you take on a woman, you should be able to give her something, and then she turns it into something more enhanced, right? So you give a woman a one-cell organism that is already alive, by the way, and then you put it inside her, and then she gives you a fully developed human being. You understand? A baby, which then grows into a developed human being. Now, that brings me to what she's talking about being paid, I guess, monthly or whatever it is. Listen, guys, the problem with a lot of people in general is that we're very ungrateful. You know, I talk about gratitude all the time, and I talk about how gratitude is the foundation for understanding yourself and having a positive outlook on your own life and being able to build on your life, right? Because you cannot improve your life until you are first grateful for where you're at now. And that's the problem with a lot of people these days, right? And a lot of women in general, the reason why they don't understand the value of men is because they're not grateful. Okay. And the overall narrative allows almost no one in society is actually grateful for the value that is bestowed upon them daily. Okay. Now listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people try to equate money with value. Those are two different things. Money is money. Money is a tool that you use to enhance whatever it is you're doing. So let's just say you used to use a pickaxe to work the farmland. If you have money, then you can buy a machine to do it more efficiently and faster, right? That is the purpose of money. Money is a tool that you can use to enhance or to make things more efficient, depending on how you choose to use the money. Now, the way that you choose to use the money comes from your thoughts. You understand? It comes from the value that is inside you, the value that is inside your brain. So what we have to understand is that there's a difference between money and value. Now, women benefit from men's value all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Forget monthly. Women benefit from a man's value all the time. Women benefit from the value of men they don't even know. Do you understand? Because the majority of the world's inventors, men, the majority of the world's tough jobs, right? When it comes to construction, infrastructure, air conditioning, plumbing, electrician, cars, roads, buildings, all this stuff that give people these modern day luxuries. Majority of that stuff was built, created, invented, and maintained by men. Okay, so everyone in society, including women, benefit from a man's value all day, continuously. Do you understand what I'm saying now? It takes for the man to see the value in himself and lead in that gratitude to show the women how to receive and to understand the value that they see in themselves. See, the problem with a lot of things going on today is that men don't actually see their value. These days, men even take for granted what other men have done and put in place for them to benefit. And so they don't see the value because taking it for granted means they don't have the time or the sense to have a certain level of appreciation, right? To have a certain level of appreciation for the buildings, the roads, the infrastructure, the security, the protection, the conveniences, everything that we enjoy today, we're kind of born into it. So we don't realize the struggle that it took to go from flying a kite in a rainstorm to a light bulb to a computer to a smart device. You understand? We don't understand the struggle that it took to go all the way from there. And everything I just explained had something to do with a man. You get what I'm saying? That's how they discovered that thing called electricity. And then they was able to use the discovery of electricity and then turn it into to be able to create light. And then from there, they use circuitry and everything to create a computer. And then from there, circuitry, this, that, and the third, extra stuff to create the internet and then smart devices and, HD screens and cameras and all these things that we enjoy today is the value of a man. So we are actually benefiting from the value of men at all times, whether we know it or not, whether we appreciate it or not, whether we're grateful for it or not. So when I hear women talk stuff like this, what I hear is a society of men who forgot their own value. And because a woman is always following a man's lead, now we also have an entire generation of women who don't appreciate a man's value. And that's where a masculine identity comes in. That's why I do what I do. I'm here to help. I'm here to remind guys of their value. I'm here to remind guys to embrace their masculine identity, to recognize their value, right? To understand their purpose and to live life accordingly. And if you lead in that way, then you will meet a woman or women who understand that value just the same. And that's why I created the Masculine Identity Membership. And right now, I'm actually doing a summer sale where you could get on the Masculine Identity Membership for just $1 for the first month. You can get on the Masculine Identity Membership for $1 for the first month. Like I said, guys, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you to understand more about who you are as a man and to recognize your value. All right. And that's what the Masculine Identity Membership is all about. So make sure you go check out the Masculine Identity Membership at masculineidentitymembership.com, where you can get on the membership for the first month for $1. Just go to the checkout page and type in the word summer as the discount code, and you could get on the membership for just $1 for the first month. All right, guys. Now, so as we develop our masculine identity, right, as we develop the recognition of our value as men, we will lead women to also understand the value of men. So they don't have to make videos like this. They will already understand the value of men. She doesn't even know that she, as a woman, is not the one that creates life. She thinks that she creates life when it's actually men who create life. It is men who, provided that we recognize our own value and we're grateful for our value, what we'll do is we'll take steps to be healthy. We'll take steps to take care of ourselves. We'll take steps to make sure we work out and eat right and so on and so forth. And so the building blocks that create the sperm will be of good stock, right? And then we take that good stock, we take that seed and we put it into a woman, we impregnate her. And that is the life. We create the life, we put it into a woman and she develops the life. No woman creates life on her own. You understand? And that right there, if we can recognize that, that's the value of a man. We are the beginning of the process. You understand? It's not to say that one is better than the other, not to say that men are better than women. However, we come first. In the process of procreation, we come first. If men are not taking care of themselves, right, then we end up with low sperm counts and all that other stuff, right? So it's up to the men to recognize their value and as such, take care of themselves to produce strong stock, to produce strong seed. And so we can put that seed into a woman and allow her to fulfill her purpose of developing life. And then once the child is born, then we are to come together to raise that child in a balanced community, in a balanced environment where they get the logic of a man and the nurturing of a woman, and we create well-balanced human beings. That's the ideal. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of women don't understand a man's value. Why? Because a lot of men don't understand their value. You know that there are guys out there that hear this and they believe it. They really think that women are the ones that create life. And it's not true. Men are the ones that create life. Do you understand? Because the single cell organism of a sperm is a living thing already inside a man. Okay. And then when he puts that into a woman, then it develops into a baby, a human being. And it's up to the man to provide a secure environment so the baby can come to fruition and then develop into an adult. Okay. And the man provides the safety, protection, and structure, and the woman provides the nurturing. Okay. The man provides the logic and the woman provides the emotion. Okay. Because every human being should have a well balanced brain that understands logic, but also understands emotion. You understand? We should be able to understand the spiritual and understand the secular. We should be able to understand, everyone should have a balance to understand different aspects of life. And that only comes from having the man and the woman in the picture. And that's the ideal. Okay. So as men, we need to understand our value, take the lead. And so the women can follow our lead and understand our value as well. So there won't be any women out there with these type of nonsensical narratives. Okay. She thinks it's just a unpopular opinion. No, it's totally erroneous, right? It's totally wrong. He needs to understand that it's a man who produces life and it's a woman who develops life. You understand? And her whole comment about a woman being paid monthly just for existing, understand that money is one thing, but value is something else. A woman benefits from a man's value at all times. That's the way the world works. All right, guys. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.